We all know many bad things happen in the world, and Goodwill Minnesota wants to change that by sharing the good that is happening right here in our community. And Veronica, one of our co-hosts today, is with Goodwill, and you guys just have this great program going on. Tell me about what you're doing to help the community.
Well, I love to share good news, and this is good news, because the TV, the news, unlike The View, has some depressing information, and you go home and you turn it off. Well, I want to share good news, and good news about good corporate social responsibility in our community. Fawley Bryant Architectures have been great to Goodwill for years, and actually, Rick Fawley, the person standing, passed away close to 2 years ago, and he was on our board. Well, his partner, Mike Bryant, wanted to leave a legacy. And when you think of a legacy, you think of, oh, so did he put his name on the building, or, you know, what did he do? He saw bright futures, because that's exactly what Rick had inspired for our community. He served on many boards, including Goodwill. So he came and he said, is there a special need? And he was going through our materials, and we have about 800 employees at Goodwill. 100 of them do not have a high school diploma or a GED.
Oh, no.
And he said, you know what, that's what I want. I want a brighter future for people, giving them a hand up, not a handout. So he provided a scholarship, and we call it in honor of Rick Fawley and his wife, the Rick and Connie Fawley Scholarship Fund. So this is eligible for anybody at Goodwill to go on work time to obtain your GED. Oh. Because a lot of these folks have a lot of things going on. So to go to work, and maybe they don't have transportation, because we provide jobs with people who have barriers to employment. And what's a barrier to you?
Could be anything.
Can't get there, don't have other child care.
Right, exactly. And education. So let's say you're taking the bus, so you go to work, now you got to still go home, take care of your family, and go to the GED class. Because of this scholarship fund, the GED teacher comes to the workplace.
Wow, so how many people can benefit from this?
So we had 100 when this started, and depending on the rotation, because it could take a year to go through this. Well, as we hire new people, this is a great benefit. This is why people are coming to Goodwill. They're like, wow, it's not just a job that has a roof over your head and food on the table because you're self-sustainable, but it's helping you with the education. Wow. But wait, there's more. So this year, the Fawley Scholarship Fund is opened up to anyone who comes to Goodwill through the Job Connection, because we help anybody find a job through our Job Connection.
So you don't have to work at Goodwill.
No,
you just have to use Goodwill as your Job Connection, and then you're eligible for the GED help.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's wonderful.
And I'm just going to tell you about one of the recipients.
One of them.
So Nancy. Nancy is a single mother of 6 kids. She got pregnant when she was in the 11th grade and dropped out of school, and unfortunately struggled pretty much her entire life. So when she was offered this opportunity, I've never met someone who is so thankful, and the gratitude. She was crying because now it's not so much she can have a better future. She can give a better future for her children. And now they look up to her.
And I know you mentioned this already, but just to drive it home, who is eligible for the scholarship?
Anyone who comes to Goodwill, Minnesota, go to Experience Goodwill, Minnesota, check out our Job Connections, and walk right in.
All right. Well, for GED classes or scholarship information, go to experiencegoodwill.org. And next, we're going to be doing a lot of good things here. We'll tell you all about it when we come back.